Hello, this is Bryant Myers, author of PMF, The Fifth Element of Health, and I'm really excited to bring to you the second video introduction to the hardware of the new iMRS Prime system. And in this video, we're going to look at the Hexagon Brain and the Hexagon Sense, which are the light and sound and the biofeedback components of the new system. Let's start with the Hexagon Brain. The Hexagon Brain is totally redesigned. It's got new material, a new shape, the connections are better, and it's just going to work better, as we'll see. So first and foremost, one of the things about the new Hexagon Brain is that you can choose any now color of the spectrum. You're not just limited to green, red, and blue like the ISLRS. And I'm going to show you a screenshot here where you can adjust the RGB of the color to really create any palette you want. So along with the color, the sound has been also much more improved. There's a new database of music, the tones are better and more effective, and you can now upload your own music and create playlists because again, the iMRS Prime control unit is more like a computer now. Now, one of the new software features that I do want to mention here, because it does relate to the new Hexagon Brain, is the Fast Start programs. Because, for example, some of these Fast Start programs, when you select them, they will automatically create the frequency, the waveform, the intensity, the time. And what's really neat is that it will also select the color and the tones to match the frequency and the waveforms in the mat. So you've got this perfect synchronization between the Hexagon Brain and the full body mat energy. So for example, if you select relaxation, you will get a color for relaxation therapy, and you will also get tones that will help you to relax, along with the frequency in the mat that'll be entrained to the relaxation frequencies of your brain. So we'll go through all these Fast Start programs in the next video, but just know that automatically, if you have the Hexagon Brain, it will pre-select the color and the tones to match the frequencies that are in the Fast Start programs. That's really great. It just makes it so easy just to kind of push one button and just lay down and get right into your session. So now the benefits of the Hexagon Brain, which are in general the benefits of light and sound, but this really is one of the best light and sound systems on the market, and you're getting it combined with PMF, so it's a great synergy. So we call it a healing spa for the mind because when you lay down and use the Hexagon Brain, it's going to make the session just so much more enjoyable, and it's just going to be so relaxing, and you'll really look forward to doing a session. You know, especially if you have the far infrared, then you're going to get the best of all worlds. Now, also, light and sound helps to melt away stress. So like meditation, it's going to induce the relaxation response. In fact, using the Hexagon Brain, you will get many of the benefits of meditation, even if you don't meditate. Now, another great benefit is that the Hexagon Brain will help to restore healthy sleep, especially when you use the sleep program, which is one of the Fast Start programs. You will get the sleep frequencies of the color and of the tones. Now, this is really great also. It helps to increase brain power and creativity. And again, it does this because it's going to help to synchronize both hemispheres of the brain. And when you use your whole brain, you're just going to be smarter and you're going to be more creative. And another great thing is it's going to help to alleviate depression and create emotional balance. And for the same reason that meditation does this and synchronizing both sides of the brain does this. So a lot of great benefits for the Hexagon Brain. So it's something that I highly recommend adding if you decide to get an iMRS Prime unit. Okay, so now let's switch to the Hexagon Sense, which is the new biofeedback. And I'm really excited about this because it's totally new hardware. It's medical grade quality, and it's got two different sensors now. One for heart rate variability, like our previous iMRS, but it's just better. And also a pulse oximeter, a medical grade pulse oximeter that will measure your blood oxygen saturation levels while you're laying on the mat. And as we'll see, it'll give you a readout of that during the session. And let's go through both of those sensors because they relate to two different features of the new Hexagon Sense. So the first is heart rate variability sensor. So heart rate variability is a measure of the health of your central nervous system and how well you respond to stress and how well you can adapt to what life throws at you. I've done some videos, and I'll put a link below this video where I kind of go in depth on what heart rate variability is and why it's so important. Now, the software within the new Prime control unit, it's a more accurate algorithm to adjust the intensity up and down to what your body needs. And we actually consulted with Kubios, one of the worldwide leaders, to sort of enhance and make our algorithm better. Now, I'm going to show you a screenshot here so you can kind of see what the HRV kind of screen looks like. In the upper left of the screen, you'll see kind of the little heart rate variability graph. Below that, you'll see the little oxygen levels. And then below that is the bar chart where you see what intensities are selected. And unlike our previous model, you can now store each session and keep like a record over time. What's really cool about that is you can now download each session and then re-upload it to Kubios, and it's a free software that you can install on your computer, and it's one of the most advanced diagnostic softwares for heart rate variability in the world. So you'll be able to really see how your body is improving over time. And I'm going to show you some screenshots here. You don't have to understand everything you're seeing, but it just kind of gives you a preview of the power of Kubios and all the features and things that it can do. Now, like I said, the second sensor is the pulse oximeter, and this is going to really show you your blood oxygen levels. And in the early days of the iMRS 2000, we would use external pulse oximeters, and we would see people increase 1, 2, 3% after just 8 minutes. It's amazing. I mean, I tell people PMF is really one of the best forms of oxygen therapy because it's enhancing oxygen utilization at every level. But now you won't need an external pulse oximeter. You're going to see right on the screen, you're going to be able to track your blood oxygen saturation during each session. I mean, how cool is that? Again, no other PMF device in the world is doing any of this, especially, synchronizing in the way that the Hexagon brain does. And then the biofeedback, nobody's doing this with biofeedback with PMF. So this really is by far the most advanced PMF system in the world. So like I've kind of mentioned some of these benefits, what are the benefits of the Hexagon sense and the biofeedback? Well, first and foremost, it kind of puts using the full body med on autopilot, takes all the guesswork out. It improves heart rate variability over time. It helps you to relax, adapt, and handle the stresses of life better. Again, when you increase your heart rate variability, you're going to be more flexible within adapting to stress in your life. And like I said, with Kubios, you'll be able to monitor and track your health results over time. And like I said, PMF is going to help to increase your oxygenation. And with our new Hexagon sense, you're going to be able to see that right on your screen, what your blood oxygen saturation is over the course of a session. So that concludes all of our hardware discussion. The next video, we're going to look at the software and all the new features that are kind of built into the system from a software perspective. And then we'll look at all the different packages and options so you can see just how much that the iMRS 2000 Prime has to offer. So thanks for watching. Please do visit our new website, imrs2000prime.com. And if you have any questions or you want a free brochure with pricing, call us at 1-800-900-5556 extension 1. So thanks again and have a great rest of your day.